Good morning, everybody. I just left my nephew's football game. It's always so fun to see them play, and that is one of the joys of gig work, right? Being able to set your own schedule and work when you want, and to be able to attend things that you want to attend. So I picked up Starbucks for my family and watched the game, had a good time, nice fall morning. Who could ask for anything more? So I'm gonna turn on my apps, Uber Eats, DoorDash, and hope for the best today. So come along with me and let's go. We are officially only a few days away from Halloween. There will be plenty of parties happening this weekend, and one thing I miss is when I lived in the city, here in Chicago or in New York City, and I would take public transportation, I would see people on their way to their parties, or better yet, on their way home from the party, still in their costume, and in the morning. I guess Halloween party walk of shame, I guess you could say. All right, quick update. So I did just turn the apps on. The DoorDash map is red everywhere, saying very busy, which I know means that they don't think they have enough drivers. It's not necessarily about there actually being any orders. And on Uber Eats, the earnings forecast is actually a peak time right now between 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. And then there's not an actual true peak time until it looks like midnight. So Uber is expecting it to be slow today, I suppose. And then I just got a text that said to earn extra deliveries you complete during 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. Now, I don't see any quests or promotions starting at least in my area until 6 p.m. So from 6 to 10 tonight, I can earn a total of $19 extra if I do 13 deliveries. And then the other quest is from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. where you earn $10 for doing 7 deliveries. That late night one definitely doesn't really seem worth it, especially that time of the night. But the 6 to 10 is pretty decent. So we're gonna see what kind of money I can make though during the day. And if I need to, I'm definitely going to try that 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. quest after my lunch break and see what the dinner shift looks like in the evening. So right now, just waiting for that first order to come through. Not the best payout for my first order, but 1.1 miles isn't too bad. We're on our way to McDonald's for my first order of the day on Uber Eats. While we pull up in the drive-thru, I wanted to share some really unique costume ideas that look simple enough for a last-minute idea, especially if you will be with a significant other or a friend. But let's see if you can even figure these costumes out in our first Guess the Costume Round 1. Up first, we have this couple sporting a 1% battery and no Wi-Fi. Any guessing for the name of their costume? They call this Your Worst Nightmare. This is definitely a costume of the ages. None of us would want to be caught with our phones on low battery and no Wi-Fi. Next up, we have this gentleman wearing a huge magnet with some little chicks attached. Any guesses what he is? You guessed it, a chick magnet. Here is another example as a couple's costume, with one dressed up as the actual chick and the other as the magnet. Here we have this lovely woman with glasses reading a book, and she seems to have some sort of candy stuck to her jeans. First, you need to know what candy that is. Can you tell? Yep, those are Smarties on her pants. So she's a Smarty Pants. We all know how fun it is to hop on pop culture trends, and one of the most popular books and movies of recent times would be this gentleman's costume. You guessed it, 50 Shades of Grey. Just one quick trip to your local paint store and you've got yourself a costume for free. Pretty awesome.
Okay, how much are you gonna have here?
Hi, I just had a Uber Eats pickup.
What's the Uber Eats code?
4252A.
4252A?
Yeah.
Alright, has that put up.
Thank you. No line, no wait. Perfect drive-through pickup. If you know someone who is good at makeup or drawing, they can help you recreate this pop art look, mainly consisting of strategically placed white polka dots for the effect. For any of us not interested in dressing up anymore, but perhaps a bit savvy in IT, you can recreate this shirt for an Error 404 Costume Not Found t-shirt. Love that. Another great pairing for a costume can be based off of your favorite Italian dish, spaghetti and meatballs, but you certainly can't eat that without topping it off with some Parmesan cheese. For all of us who never want to grow old, Peter Pan is a great costume for kids or adults. But if you have someone willing to be your shadow, why not recreate this epic costume? I now realize where Kim Kardashian most likely got her inspiration for that Met Gala look of hers this year. For another friend or partner costume that seems pretty fast and easy to recreate, if you've got white and black sheets or pillowcases and some black hats, you can be salt and pepper shakers, or use that white fabric to be a bar of soap, and if someone you know has a tutu available, that can be a great shower pairing, a loofah and some soap. Just dropped that off. It was Uber Eats. Just as I got back in my car, a DoorDash McDonald's offer came through, $5.25 for under 2 miles at the same McDonald's, so I'm headed right back. I've had many days where I've just gone back and forth to this McDonald's. And there was no drive-through line, order was ready, so I'm hoping the same for this DoorDash order. Let's go. Back to McDonald's we go, and time for Guess the Costume Round 2. Some costumes tend to be more on the religious side, like these here. I see the word blessing, I see a halo and wings. Any guesses? That's right, we've got a blessing in disguise and holy guacamole. Turning a phrase into a costume is pretty damn creative, I gotta say. One thing that always goes hand in hand is basketball and donuts, right? I mean, I don't pay attention to sports, but I do understand the reference when we refer to this costume as Dunkin' Donuts. And speaking of sports, all teams have their fans, right? So here we have someone rooting for the ceiling, apparently their favorite team. And what would we call this person then? A ceiling fan? Oh, geez. Sports never interested me much, but I was always fascinated by weather growing up and wanted to be a meteorologist for the longest time. So why not feature some weather-related costumes? We never know what the weather will be like on Halloween, so if your costume has an umbrella, you will be more prepared than most. Any guesses what this woman is? Yep. Turning a song title into a costume gets my utmost respect. Just some weather costume honorable mentions here. We have this newscaster broadcasting during a hurricane costume, and this weatherman who won the news that night, putting the green screen to use with his transparent skeleton costume. Hi, I have a DoorDash pickup. Yeah, a DoorDash pickup. 798283. Yeah. Thank you. Well, in just a matter of minutes, we've got a line now. But that's okay. At least I got an order, right? While we wait in this backed up drive-thru now, I have to shout out the few but brave who sent me their costume pictures and videos. I can't thank you guys enough for participating. First up, we have the wonderful GigLife, putting all our costumes to shame with his Transformers costume. Here he is as Optimus Prime.
Transformers, robots in disguise.
Thanks for holding my partner's fire.
Be sure to check out his YouTube channel and his TikTok. Thank you, GigLife. Next, we have Tree from A Day with Tree on Instagram as some of her favorite Disney characters, Snow White and Minnie Mouse. I guess you can always be a kid at heart, and thank you for sending these in. Make sure to check out A Day with Tree on Instagram for some really great recipes, gardening information, wine recommendations, and more. And last, we have this dog, who's owned by Van, who is Driving Addict on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Be sure to check him out as well. Thank you all again for sharing your costumes. I really enjoyed seeing them. Here are some more costumes I found incredibly clever, creative, and funny if you are in need of that last-minute motivation for Halloween. If you don't mind walking around with a few loaves of bread, then you can always be the breadwinner. If there's rain in the forecast and you need another umbrella idea, you can always be this jellyfish. We all know how filters on social media can skew our perception of someone, so I'm loving these true-to-life filter/no filter couples costumes. Here is the classic beer pong in costume form, a gumball machine that needs its quarters, and of course, Taco Bell. I thank you guys for coming with me on my deliveries, and let me know how your Halloween weekend goes. Please be safe out there. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!